To my knowledge, there is no way to scientifically transform people I hate into sheep for 45 seconds. If there was, I'd do it all the time. For example, the Zone of 1,000 Needles is clearly inspired by the state of Utah, with pillars of rock that resemble that of the Arches National Park, as well as the Salt Flats, which is based off of the Bonneville Salt Flat in Utah. And like the Salt Flat in Utah, there's a giant racetrack testing the fastest vehicles on Earth. Granted, the vehicles are built by gnomes and goblins, and in spite of the gnomes' friendly demeanor, they don't really resemble Mormons. They forgot to remove the debuff from those pets, and when these pets enter the real world with their characters, the pandemic, if you could call it that, spread. Now keep in mind that pandemics in the real world are usually zoonotic, meaning that they derive from animals, such as those of bird flu, smallpox, SARS, Ebola, and more recently the coof. It turned out that this pandemic in the World of Warcraft was also zoonotic. When these players and their pets entered the non-instanced realms of the World of Warcraft, the corrupted blood disease spread like influenza. Like with real-world pandemics, the hardest hit areas were major metropolitan centers, as you have a whole bunch of people interacting with each other all the time. This was the case with Hong Kong during the SARS pandemic, or New York City during the more recent coof. WoW cities like Ironforge and Orgrimmar were littered with skeletons of dead player characters. The heaviest hit players were low-level players. After all, the debuff was meant to only hit high-level players in a raid. This is similar to how pandemics hit the elderly, infants, and people with pre-existing conditions the most, as their immune systems, or in this case HP, is the weakest.